Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Christy here with a blue first looking face as usual. If you have come across my channel for the very first time, you're highly welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome back as well. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about Miss Grand International. Yes, I said in my previous video some time back that I'm going to talk about why Miss Grand International are losing their fans and their followers. Okay, so yes, in this video I'm going to talk about it. Okay, don't touch that dial, keep on watching. So guys, yes, I am back on your screens and I'm going to talk about Miss Grand International. Okay, yes, a lot of things have happened in following the crowning of the Miss Brazil and as Miss Grand International. Many people received the news with gladness. Most people received the news with sadness. Okay, a lot of people left Miss Grand International Instagram account. They said so many things on their Facebook account about Miss Grand International, it being a cooking show. What actually transpired, like they were not really happy with the results of the finals. Okay, so I'm here to talk about it. I'm going to talk about why Miss Grand International keep losing their followers. Okay, so yes, losing their fans is because of the fact that they tend to favor Latinos. Like Latinos, I mean the Southern American countries, right? They tend to favor them over other continents, okay? Other countries in other continents. Because if you look at the top 20, we have a lot of Latinas in the top 20. And I begin to ask myself, like, is it now a Latina show? Like, seriously, is it that it's now Miss Grand South America or is now Miss Grand International? Because I did not see any representation from other continents, okay? Representation from other continents was quite poor. Like, seriously, it was quite poor, and I was not really happy with the fact that the organization really, did not balance up the equation. Like, seriously, we had more than 10 South American countries in the top 20. Europe, I think we only had 2. Then Africa, we had Nigeria, we had Mauritius. Then Asia, of course, we had like 5 in Asia, from Asia. Then the Caribbeans and the Oceanians, I don't really know what happened, So the Latinas have taken more like about 70% of the slot. Like, seriously, which of course they've been repeating in their previous pageants, their previous editions. I was expecting that this year is going to be different since they're celebrating 10 years, in the pageant scene. It's not a joke. Of course, it's not a joke to celebrate 10 years in the pageant scene, 10 years of successfully holding the pageant. Okay, it's not been easy, but I think that I thought that by now at least they must have realized their mistakes from the past editions and worked on it. Okay, this being the 10th edition, but I was mistaken, guys. Like when I saw the results, the top 20, of course I was happy that Nigeria made the top 20. Yes, I was happy about that, but the fact that other countries, like I was expecting some countries to be called up, but I would just think just Latina, South Americans. Sorry if I'm referring to South America, I'm referring to them as Latinos because that's what they call them. Okay, South Americans. Yeah, I saw a lot of South Americans in the top 20, and I was like, why do we have more South Americans? Like, are they favoring the South Americans over other continents? Like, seriously, I don't really understand the judging system. I think that they need to work on the judging system. Then secondly, a few days ago after the crowning, the Miss Grand International organization announced that Miss Philippines was now the new 5th runner-up. Like, I don't really understand how Miss Philippines, she was called to the top 20, she made the top 20, but she didn't make the top 10. How she jumped from top 20 to the 5th runner-up is what I don't really understand. Like, seriously, Miss Grand International organization, please come and explain to us why Miss Philippines jumped from being the top 20, okay, to 5th runner-up after like 2 days or 3 days after the crowning, after the final results were called. You now officially announced that Miss Philippines is now the 5th runner-up. Like, how is it possible? Without any explanation to that effect. Like, I see why they are losing fans, because they're not being transparent. Yes, that's why they're losing their fans. Because to me, I think beauty pageant is all about transparency. That's why we have a live show. Of course, we're seeing the girls, we're seeing their performances. Why can't you just make it transparent for us? Explain to us why you are, trying to patch up things without going through the due process, right? Yes, I'm not like, I'm an analyst, a pageant analyst, so I've been following the organization for some time now, and this is the same thing people have been complaining. A lot of pageant fans have been complaining about this. Yes, I also made a reaction on Miss Grand International last year. I'm going to link link it up in the screen. Yes, I made a reaction last year and I complained about the same thing. I complained about the same thing, the same issues, and they were not addressed. And now we're seeing it in this edition, this year's edition. Like seriously, I don't know the organization, the president of Miss Grand International. I don't really know what is happening. Like seriously, a lot of things needs to be done. A lot of things need to change. Like people are going to a lot of countries. I don't know. I see a lot of countries actually boycotting the pageant because they look at it like their effort is not being, recognized. Yes, the effort is not being recognized. And another thing about Miss Grand International is that their motto reads "Stop the war and violence." Okay, and I don't know how much they have tilted towards that, but I think that they need to also do more in the sense that we need to feel their impact. If they are trying to stop the war and the violence, let it be that okay, the pet project, their pet project. I don't know if it's more like a modeling competition or they are actually working towards, trying to foster peace and unity in the world, because that is what they are all about. But as it is right now, internally they are causing the rifts. There is war internally, so I don't really understand what is happening in the organization. Like they need to reshuffle. If at all they need to, they want to move forward, they need to reshuffle a lot of things and change a lot of things, about their judging plan, about their judging criteria and all that. Because at the end of the day, it's an international pageant. I think that all other continents needs to be equally represented. Okay, that's how it works. So guys, if you watch up to this point, you're the real MVP. Okay, please, I'm not trying to bash the organization. I'm just here to air my own opinion. Okay, disclaimer, I'm here to air my own opinion. I'm not here to bash because of course we all want transparency, and I know that a lot of people have the same issues but they don't talk about it, and I'm here to talk about it. Okay, so do not bash me. Okay, please, this is not I'm not here to bash anyone. I'm just here to air my opinion on what I noticed, on what we saw, on why people have been leaving their, people have been unfollowing their Instagram accounts. Okay, that is why what I'm here to talk about is why people are leaving their Instagram, accounts. People are unfollowing their Instagram accounts. People are bashing them. A lot of fans are bashing them on Facebook too. Okay, so there are a lot of hate comments against the organization. So I'm here to talk about it and the reasons why. Okay, so please, no hate comments, no bashing. Okay, so guys, if you watch up to this point, you're the real MVP. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Okay, click on the bell notification button beside the subscribe button to get notified whenever I post new videos here on my channel. Okay, so to my next video coming up very, very soon. Bye.
Baby, I was born to fight.